one. Guess what? No.
Chubby wubby. All right, number one. Triangle inequality in hinge theorem. Do you know what hinge theorem is? Does she even go over it with you? Yeah, go grab your notebook, please. Go over that. This is week 2, and it's actually Thursday, and this is assignment number 9. It's on triangles. So first things first, remember, just as a review, triangle inequality, what does that say?
Two sides. The sum has to be greater than the third.
Yeah. Okay, that's the first one we went over, right? Second one is the hinge theorem. Do you know what that means?
If two sides of a triangle are congruent to other sides of another triangle, and the included angle of the first is larger than the included angle of the second triangle,
No, hold on.
then the third side of the triangle is longer than the third side of the second triangle.
Okay. All right, let's just go with the first question. Go read.
I don't know what that means.
Just read it.
Two sides of a triangle have measures 35 and 12. Find the possible range of measures for the third side of the triangle.
Remember how we did this? We're going to say X is the third side, right? So if X is one of the smaller sides, because usually in a triangle, you have the two smaller sides and the larger side, right? So if X is a smaller side, then X plus 12 is greater than 35. That's your first inequality, right? But if X is the biggest side, then 12 plus 35 has to be bigger than X. Now solve for X.
Um, 23 is greater than X.
Did you write that down?
Yes.
And you just basically put the third side is between 23 and 47. Oh, actually, it doesn't have a unit, so just 27, 23, and 47. Okay. Number 2, read it.
List the sides of triangle CDF and then triangle DC in order from least to greatest.
I can't see anything here. What is this angle right here? What is that in letter? What about this one right here on top? C? And this one?
Mhm.
And what's this one?
F.
Okay, what's the measurement of this angle right here? What is that?
That's 16.
16? What about this one here?
16.
60? Okay, what's this one? 72?
72.
Okay. So CDF, you want to label them, and I want you to color them. CDF is this yellow triangle. Do you see that? And then DEC is this big triangle. Is that correct? Is DEC this blue big triangle? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we label this, we're looking at the sides of, let's start off with CDE. CDE is the small one, correct? CDE. Wait. DEC. No, sorry. DEC is a smaller one. Start off with, well, fine. Let's start with triangle. Listen, CDE. CDE is the big triangle, correct? It is the blue triangle. Well, when you look at the sides right here, you have 16. That looks like the smallest side, right? Or smallest angle, right? What side is, so let's just do angle 16 is the smallest because you go from least to greatest, right? So let's label this as least. So 16 and then the greatest. Which one do you think is the biggest one?
72.
No, because 60 is 60 the whole thing, or is 60 just in the, it doesn't say. Is 60 this part right All right, so let's do 60 and then 72, right? These are the angles. Now, the sides opposite this, what side is opposite of 16? What side is opposite of 60?
Um,
And what side is opposite of 72? Yeah, I think that's 60. I don't think so. I think that's 60 right here is just this part right here. That's 60. Because there's no way DE is smaller than DC. So I think it is 16, 72, and then whatever angle DCE is, right? 72 is going to give me DC. Angle, that one is DE. So these are the sides. So we list them. DE is less than DC is less than DE. Okay, so then you're gonna look at, this is triangles DCDE. Now let's look at triangles CDF. CD, oh, this is F. Is this F right here?
yeah.
CDF is this triangle right here. So I would say that the longest side has to be opposite of the obtuse angle. So DC is definitely the biggest or the longest. And then we should have, I'm just gonna say CF just by looking at it. Or no. Yeah, it is. And then what other side do we not use? DF. So there you go. So DF is the smallest, CF, DC. Okay. So look at it, try to make sense of it on your own. See why I use that way. Number 3. So 5 is right here. 8, where's 8?
Um,
Where's 8?
like at the bottom, right next to 7.
That's 7. Is this 8?
Yeah, that's
Wait, so this is 2. 7. Is this 6? 4. Is this 8? What is that? Right there. Is that looks like a P?
No, that's 9. The 4 is 8.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's saying which one is smaller? Is it 8 or is it 5, correct? Well, 8 looks smaller. Doesn't 8 look smaller? I think so. I think that 5 looks like a right angle. So angle 5 is greater than angle 8. Okay. Because if you think about it, if I have a line that's parallel to this line right here, then remember about alternate interior angles, 5 and 8 plus this little piece right there will be equal, but it's not. Do you see that? So draw that, make sure you show it. Then you just put angle 5 is greater than angle 8. Using the figure, which angle 1, 6, or 9 has the greatest measure? And going back to this one, you could just say angle 8, smallest, make sure you smallest measure right here. Okay. Use that figure, which angle 1, 6, or 9 has the biggest measure, right? I would say 9 because look at it. Do you see how 6 and 9, like this angle right here, and half of 9 right there, which I just fucking got rid of, will be the same for alternate interior, right?
Yeah.
But then 9 goes all the way over here, so you have an extra space. So you can say angle 9 is greater than angle 8 is greater than angle I'm sorry, hold on. Angle 9 is greater than, not 8. 6. 6 is greater than angle 1. Okay? There you go. So which one has the greatest measure? You can say angle 9 has the greatest measure. Okay?
Yep.
All right, number 3 or 4. Read.
3 billboard balls on left of the table. These expressions that two balls are furthest apart.
Let me see what it says. I can't fucking see what it says. Okay, these are angles, correct? We know about the sum of the angle theorem. Remember, the sum of the triangle is always 180 degrees, right? If I can find which angle is the biggest, which one's the middle, which is the largest, then opposite side of those angles will be the sides, who's the biggest, middle, and longest, right? Right? So let's find the measurement of the angle. So 2x plus 1, that's the first angle, plus next angle, 3x minus 8, right? Plus next angle, x minus 5, correct? Equals 180 degrees. Combine line terms. Go. Do it yourself. One, 96. Let's do the angles in order, and we know that obviously, so these are the angles, right? So the angles are 88, that's the biggest, 65, 27, correct? Then you know the sides have to be in that order too, right? From this is the greatest, and this is the least, right?
Yeah.
Now, 88, what does this ball say? What does that say? 4? 5? What about this one? 4 for the 65?
Yes.
And what's this one? 9. Okay. So then let's take a look at the side. Which one is the longest side? It's 88, right? So the longest side is going to be the distance between 9 and 4. Do you see that? The one that's the middle is going to be the one that's 65, and that's going to be between 9 and 5. 9 and 4 is the first one, sorry. The least is 27, and that's going to be between 4 and 5. Do you see that? So which two ball are the furthest apart? Which two ball are the furthest apart? It would be this one. You see that?
Yeah.
So summarize that on your own. Number 5, read. Please.
The measure of a triangle shaped garden are 2 yards and 7 yards. What is the least possible measure of the third side if the measure is an integer?
Okay. So then remember we did the same thing, right? If x is going to be one of the smaller sides, 2 is a smaller one, right? Plus x has to be greater than 7, correct? Now, if x is going to be the bigger side, then 2 and 7 are the smaller sides. So 2 plus 7 has to be greater than x. Now solve for x. Go. Read.
Determine the possible values of x of
Triangle.
dog if DO equals x plus 5.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Then you have to draw that and you label it, right? And then DO, x plus 5, OG, 2x plus 7, DG, 4x plus 1, correct?
Mhm.
Are they giving you sides or are they giving you angles?
A- Angles.
No. Do you see where it says DO with a line on top? It means that's a segment. DO is equal to x plus 5. Pay attention here. This right here means it's a segment. Segment is when you have two endpoints like that, correct? That equals a side. You need to know the difference between that because over here, if it's going to give you the angle, it will have like an angle symbol. Does that make sense? If I can organize this, the sides from smallest to biggest, I can also do the angles, right? Opposite sides give you opposite angles, correct? Okay, so then determine the possible value of x, correct? So which one do you think is going to be the smallest side, just by looking at this? Which one looks like the smallest?
X plus 5.
Okay, so let's just have the smallest, right? I don't know which one's the medium, which one's the largest, right? But I know that's the smallest. So I have to do x plus 5 plus, let's just say 4x plus 1. That has to be bigger than 2x plus 7, right?
Yeah.
That's the first one, correct? Then we could do x plus 5 plus, what's the other one that we did not use? Is greater than 4x plus 1, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it that way. Let's see where we get. 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 6. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I screwed that up. So solve for x. 5x plus 6, x plus 7. I don't know if this is right, but I'm just practicing. Oh, is Asher still over at Ellinghurst? Have you still talked to him?
No,
Okay.
I don't see it.
Okay. But I know it's hard. I'm sorry. Give it a try. Keep going. I know the last one was kind of difficult, mainly because it looked like it's really complicated. I'm trying to tell you, like, it's not complicated. And the reason I say that, it's the same idea. Okay. Generally, what it works is like you have a triangle, correct? You know, this plus this is going to be bigger than this, correct? That's your first one. Second one, this one plus this one greater than that one. Because I don't know which one's the smallest, which one's the biggest, right? Your third one, this one plus this one greater than that one. You just rotate it and you solve for all three of them. Okay. This one got canceled, so then that leaves these two. So it has to be between this and this. Okay. All right, number 7. Go ahead. 7.
All the angles in order for terms numbers.
All right, this could be easy. 17.4. Okay, so are these sides or angles? What are they giving you? These ones here, what are they? No. Sides. We're gonna put sides here, angles here. Yes? Which one is the smallest? These are the least to greatest. You're gonna label them. So which one's the least? VT. Okay, next one. What's the middle? Did they brush your teeth yet?
BX.
What's opposite of VT? No, the angle that's opposite of VT. No, angle is just one letter. You could say X. No, VT. Look, VT is right there, correct? What angle is opposite of that? It's angle X. Do you not see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Good. You're giving the wrong answer. So you're gonna order this from smallest to greatest. So angle F, smaller than angle T, smaller than angle V. Read the next one. Actually, I'm gonna have you try that one on your own first. What's the greatest measure of x equals 122? Is that what it says? Is x right here? And y? What does y equal? What is that? 5 over 2x? And z, this is z right here, is x minus 70, correct? Okay, this is one that you learned from, like, I don't know, it was last year or whatever it was. This is the exterior angle theorem. And it basically says angle, what is that label right there? This is Z, right? And what is this angle right here? O or Y? And what's this angle right here, the outside one right there? X, okay. Angle X is equal to the sum of Z plus Y. That is the theorem. Okay, the one outside angle. So the one outside angle, which is this black angle right here, do you see that? Is equal to those two angles on the inside added together. All right. Now replace the x with the variables. X is 122 is equal to z. Z is x minus 70 plus y. Y is 1/2 x plus 9, correct? Now combine like term and solve for that. Is what you're gonna do. I want to stop there after the day, okay? Let me know when you find x. You see 122 equals 3 over 2, x minus 61. When you add the 61s, 183 equals 3 over 2x. How do you get rid of the fraction? You flip it, right? So 183 times 2 divided by 3. You just have to do like one more thing. 183, correct? Times 2 is 366, correct? Divided by 3 is 122, yes? Okay, x is 122. So if x is 122, it's asking you which one has which side. But right now, all you have is angles, correct? So you have to plug that x in to find it. So you know the angle x is 122, right? But the inside angle, 122 minus 70, z is going to be a 52 degrees, correct? Y is 1/2 x. What's a half 122 plus 9? You almost there. All angles. This is what you have. You know, this angle right here is 52. This angle here is 70, correct? The sides of a triangle are these three sides. I'm missing an angle. Which angle am I missing? That angle right there, correct? But I know this is 122. Do you see how this creates like a straight line? So what's 180 minus 122? Because that's gonna give you that angle right there. Do you see why that give you that angle right there? It's a straight line, which is 180 degrees, minus 122, or minus 22, 122. Try again. 50, what?
58.
180 minus 122 is not that. It's 58. That's okay. 58 degrees, correct? Let's order the angles from smallest to biggest, right? Angle is 52. That's the smallest. 58. That's a medium. 70, correct? What side is opposite of 52? W, O, and then C, correct? What side is opposite 52? What side is opposite of 58? 52 is not a side. I need two letters for a side. Where's 58? Look at my sides right here. Which side has the greatest measure? Side with the greatest measure is 70, which is CW.